Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen news and a recap of the week ending the 4th of November. Roadmap updates with 3.3 coming close to live release, summaries around the verse, reverse the verse and calling all devs, as well as some other little tidbits of news too. There was a Mustang commercial that CIG RSI were running, the winner of which was Mr. Hasgaha, with help from Damn Shame and Uto Riley. I will link the full video and the thread of the other winners down below. There were some great entries for that Mustang commercial, some very creative, very well edited pieces. Some roadmap updates, so no features have been added or removed from the roadmap this week. For 3.3 on the roadmap, the main object container streaming feature has gone into polishing, which is great news. Code conversion and background spawning, as well as performance optimization, are almost complete for the patch, and then it's pretty much done, as in on the roadmap anyway. It is currently, obviously, in the PTU, that 3.3 patch, and available to all backers with a game package. It currently has a really stable build in the form of 3.3.0Z. I suspect we will see a full 3.3 live build by the 9th of November, so end of next week. Frame rates and stability are significantly better in this patch, though there are certainly edge cases. FOIP and VoIP are working really well. We have Teach's Ship Shop, which allows us to purchase ships in-game with in-game currency, although there are issues currently with those ships not being reclaimable on insurance that need to be fixed, obviously. There are a few issues with missions. Recco Battagula is broken. She's the new mission giver. They need to fix her so that she can actually give us strings of missions. There is a lot of little quality of life and bug fixes that they need to do as well, and a couple of other bits. But other than that, that patch is looking really stable and good, and it's looking for a live release towards the end of next week, as I said. 3.3.5 is almost fully finished and in its polishing phase as well. Once we have that live build for 3.3, 3.3.5 should go to a PTU potentially within a few days after that. Alpha 3.4 is getting tasks added to the Lawville Business District. Obviously, they're planning that area of the game out. FPS pings and scanning has had work started, and there has been some progress to the Freelancer variants and Kastak Arms Ravager weapon. 3.5 has seen work on the character customizer or DNA system. This is going to allow for much more character variety and expression. We are waiting on a big update to the roadmap as well. They should be adding 3.7 to the mix. And in December, Squadron 42 Episode 1 features needed for completion, and potentially 3.8 will also get added around that time as well. But we're looking for a big update in where certain features are going to sit and move around to. Some of these patches, especially from 3.4 and onwards, they might have changes to them. They might have additions. They might have bits removed or pushed back. So we're waiting for all of that to be added, kind of taking us all the way to the end of 2019. There was a sneak peek in the newsletter this week. It's the improvements they've made to the thruster VFX that we will see in-game shortly. Let's go through a quick summary of the shows they had this week. Calling all devs. They don't plan to restrict players' movement in cities beyond their equipment and stamina. So if players are going to try and bunny hop around or jump around in odd places, they can try. No plans for sleeping bag or tents at the moment. Cockpit animations can be retargeted for different cockpits without much work, and interaction in Star Citizen will be very tactile. They are going to have some form of interplay between the Banu Defender and Banu Merchantman, and they're physicalizing all ship components at the moment, with the Terrapin being the first ship that will have all of its systems hooked up and changeable, removable, replaceable by hand. So, around the verse, they have built a variety of underground facilities for 3.3.5 and Hurston. These will be procedurally generated later. They're all built in modular pieces. They are working on larger facilities as well, caves, and variation to mission and gameplay areas currently. FPS AI are being improved as well. They are getting them to work in a variety of cover and area scenarios with pathfinding and the cover they use. They'll be communicating with other NPCs, spreading out and working together as well. We're also going to see FPS AI and NPCs in outposts, derelicts, inside ships, and in more missions in the future. Reverse the verse summary stuff. So, Titan battle exosuits are being worked on. They are a while out, and they are not mechs. They are more like power loaders and alien. They are exosuits like Iron Man or whatever. They can have robots and droids if they want from a tech standpoint. However, lore-wise, they don't really have them in game at the moment. Though a Robo Race could turn up at some point, they said. Characters and armor damage will show and accumulate damage states and dirt and all that sort of stuff over time. Players that have died a few times will start to have battle damage more obvious to them. Think scars and prosthetics, but you'll be able to see that someone's being shot if they've just been recently shot, things like that. They are working on better weapon and material impacts as well. All armor and most clothing will have a 1-to-1 parity between male and female characters, though the female character might have access to dresses that would be exclusive to them. Basically, they could have some exclusive appropriate clothing items between male and female characters. Armor will come in various colours, or be dyeable by players, so they can make them whatever colour they want. They're deciding on which system they want for this at the moment. We might see some variants and customization of character body types in the future, so think fat and thin and things like that, but not customizable height. That's a very unlikely height. There might also be some additional traits that humans living on alien planets for so long have picked up over various generations or living in space or whatever, so they might have pointy ears or something in their trait pool for NPCs generated in those areas. Now, they're thinking that areas and planets might affect the way that NPCs look from those areas, and getting those traits in game might potentially be a thing they put in the future. They haven't decided yet, to be honest. We will be able to change hairstyles and facial hair in game, though. In some other news, from the 9th of November to the 16th, there is a Star Citizen community-run fundraising event for Stack Up. They help veterans from all over the world using the medium of gaming, from sending games and consoles to troops in the front lines, to organising local veterans playing games together, and even help for mental health groups for veterans with things like PTSD. Go to stackup.donordrive.com for more information. Links in the description below if you'd like to get involved. Another quick shout out to BSI, Black Star Initiative, who organised a player-run event, and they do this every weekend, apparently, on the Saturdays, to have 2v2 hammerheads with some fighter support, duke it out in the 3.3 PTU around Grimhex. That was actually pretty damn good fun. At least it was very pretty. I'll get the footage up of that shortly, but it was an amazingly good time to have a sizable skirmish with multiple corvettes with actual frame rates of, more than one. It was pretty fun. So I'm planning on getting more involved with community events like that orgs do, and the Daymar Rally, things like that as well. I think these are all cool things that you can do in Star Citizen now, that you can get involved with and, have a bit of a community aspect behind. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Have you been playing 3.3 on the PTU? Do you love the frame rates? Do you think it's got a long way to go? Do you think I'm unrealistic with my expectation that there will be a live build by the 9th of November? Tell me all in the comments below. Pooh! If you don't have Star Citizen yet, be sure to create an account with the links below to receive 5,000 UEC, the in-game currency, as a bonus, and to participate in any free flight. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For November, I am giving away a Saber Raven, Star Citizen game package, and a CitizenCon 2948 digital goodies pack. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment on any of my videos made during the month. More details below. If you would like to further support the channel, the links to my Patreon and donations are down in the description below as well. If you are considering getting or upgrading your gaming PC for Star Citizen, or any other game for that matter, instead consider the Shadow Cloud gaming service. It's a subscription-based service that leverages your internet connection to turn any appropriate device, whether it be an old PC, smartphone, tablet, and more, into a powerful Windows 10 gaming PC. It's been working well in the latest 3.3.0 PTU patch of Star Citizen. I'm going to try and maintain a best practices guide on my website as well. More information is available in the links below, and if you do decide to try it, use the code BoredGamer to get a discount. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the verse.